Want a killer real estate marketing idea that no one else can duplicate? Let me show you how to make a baller real estate vlog. Hey, I'm Trevor, Hollywood editor turned full-time real estate agent. I've been able to generate a multiple six-figure income in real estate creating real estate marketing videos instead of making cold calls. I drop new videos every Tuesday, so you need to hit that subscribe button and whack the bell so you can learn how to do exactly the same. One of the many kinds of videos you can create to generate more real estate leads is a vlog, a video blog. In this video, I'm going to show you what equipment you need to create a vlog and exactly what to do to get people to know you, like you, and trust you so you can increase your sales in real estate. Stick around at the end and I'm going to link you to some special free content that will show you how you can become a local celebrity in your market. At this very moment, I'm in Oregon for the first time ever visiting my granddaughter. The views and the grandkid are making my wife want to stay. Hey, want to see my daughter's place? They're still working on it, but it was pretty sweet. First, let's talk about equipment. What camera do you need to create a real estate vlog? Here's what's cool. Everybody watching this video already has exactly the camera they need to create an amazing video. It's called your smartphone. Doesn't matter if it's an iPhone, Samsung, whatever. These things are amazing. They shoot in slow motion. They can shoot 4K, HD, 24p, 30p. They can do time lapses. These phones can do more than a cinema camera from 20 years ago. So don't use the excuse, oh, I don't have a camera. Yes, you do. It's in your pocket. Also shoots great audio. By the way, power tip, if you want the audio to sound good with your smartphone, just keep it close to you and be in a location where it's not super loud and not super echoey, and your audio is going to sound amazing. No one's going to know the difference. My favorite YouTuber is Casey Neistat. He's shot like half his videos.
When I'm out running in the morning and I want to film my runs, the best I have is my cell phone.
Doesn't matter. Nobody knows the difference. Nobody can tell when he's switching cameras. About half the content on my YouTube channels are shot with my smartphone as well. So don't make an excuse, just use your phone. What should you look for in a camera if you're ready to take it to the next level? You think your iPhone's not quite enough? Well, these are some factors to consider. Number one, you want a camera with good continuous autofocus so that as you move the camera around, your face stays in focus. Number two, you want something with a flip-out screen so you can frame yourself and make sure it's exposed properly. Power tip for flip-out screens, you don't want to look at yourself in the flip-out screen or even on your phone. You want to look at the lens. Look where the lens is on your phone or on your camera and look at that because people can tell when you're not looking at them. Got that? And the next thing is you want something with a mic input. The mics on cameras are okay, but if you can hook up an external mic, like a nice shotgun mic, it's going to sound way better. I use the Rode VideoMic Pro, link below, but lots of mics work. Another thing you want is something that has slow motion, the ability to shoot at a higher frame rate so you can make cool looking slow motion like this. Look how cool this looks, slow motion. And you can do stuff that looks nearly that good with your iPhone. One final thing that's great to have in a camera is image stabilization of some kind. Right now, I'm walking and talking. You do that when you vlog sometimes, and it smooths out the bumps. Here's an example. This is me running with the image stabilization off. Looks pretty jittery, right? And this is me running with the image stabilization on, same location, same camera. But image stabilization smooths things out so they look way, way better. I think I know what you're wondering now. It's like, Trevor, what camera do you use? Well, I use this camera right here. That's the Panasonic Lumix GH5. It is not a perfect camera, but it checks lots of the boxes. It's right now towards the end of 2019, and even though a lot of cameras have come out since this one, this is probably still the one I get because it checks the most boxes, but really it doesn't matter what camera you get. One that you might want to consider for an entry-level camera that does most of the things you want it to do is the Canon M50. It's pretty awesome. Canon is known for having the best autofocus, and that is something that is super critical. This camera isn't super great with the autofocus. By the way, my microphone is that one. That's the Rode VideoMic Pro on top. Rode has a bunch of mics, and there's a bunch of other shotgun mics that are fantastic. Another thing you might want to consider is if you want to get a shotgun mic, this one costs like $200 nowadays, I think. You can get a lavalier mic. That's a clip-on mic for like $20 that sounds amazing. That's another option to think about. As I said, my favorite YouTuber is Casey Neistat. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Who's your favorite daily vlogger? Go ahead and post that in the comments below. The last piece of equipment you want to think about when you're getting started is a tripod. You only need one. You need something to hold your camera up so you can walk and talk and use your hands and do all kinds of things. I personally love the Joby GorillaPod, that one right there. I've got a few tripods, but that's the one I brought with me here in Oregon. It does everything I need it to do. I can wrap it around a 2x4, wrap it around a tree. I can bend it, make it fit anywhere. I can walk and talk and vlog with it. It's amazing. There's a link for it down there if you're interested. I love that tripod. If I got only one tripod, it would be that one, the Joby GorillaPod. It seems like the first thing people want to know about when they are asking about how to create videos is the equipment and the software, but the reality is there's something that is 1,000 times more important than your equipment, and that is the content. A lot of people want to make vlogs. It's super fun. That's my favorite kind of content to make, but that's probably not where you should start. I was actually out stalking Casey and Neistat sort of in New York one time and ran into another famous YouTuber on accident named Sarah Dici, and this is what she said to me.
I would say in the very beginning when you're making videos to actually not start out vlogging, try out different formats of content, figure out what you like in the beginning, and then go for the quantity. But I think in the beginning, it's more about quality, more about what you, or like how you like to make videos. Because it's fun, right?
The gist is, before people are gonna care about your life, before they're gonna care about you, oh look, I got out of bed, I ate breakfast, I went to the gym, and then I started prospecting or cold calling. Before anybody cares about the little minutiae in your life, you gotta give them value first. They gotta get to know you a little bit first. So really the only way that vlogging is gonna make sense when you're first starting out is if you are providing value in your vlog, kind of like I'm doing this. I'm sort of doing this sort of vloggy style, but I'm giving you value. I'm showing you how to vlog. For those of you that have never seen me before, watching my daughter's house or the trees behind her or the barn, you probably don't even care about her, the kid, or anything like that. People that know me a little more, they might be more interested. But for those of you that don't know me, the value is in what I'm teaching you about how to vlog. So when you create a vlog now, if you're doing it early on in your video making career, you want to create a vlog that entertains them, that informs them, or inspires them. You want to be able to touch the hearts, reach the people that you are creating this video for in a way other than just showing your life. There are a million ways you can do that. You just need to be a little bit creative. One example would be to go to a place of interest in your community and do it vlog style, where you show you getting ready, go to the location, showing the features of that location, like I did here for this video of Leo Carrillo State Beach in my community. Speaking of the content, the next most important thing to think about when creating vlogs is try not to die walking down this hill. My daughter's property is on 33 acres in Oregon, and right now they're having some logging done to clear it out. It's super thick up here. What's super important is to tell stories, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Simple story just needs to have a beginning and an end. A little more common, beginning, middle, end. Setup, conflict, resolution. That's it. You got to tell a story. You can't just come in here and spout facts. Nobody cares about facts. I mean, yeah, but just a tutorial, you can kind of get by with telling facts. But you want to create a connection with your people. Make sure you tell a little bit of story. Create a little bit of a beginning, set it up, create a little bit of conflict, and then a little resolution. Like, how am I going to survive getting down this hill? Like this property, I've seen like 3 acres of it, and I'm freaking out of breath trying to walk through it, finding places to shoot. It's super beautiful. One thing you can do is create an overarching story, like in this case it might be how Trevor was able to play with his video camera and drone while his little daughter and the grandbaby were out sanding and painting cabinets at the house all day long. That could be the overarching story, but within the story you can have little mini stories like how Trevor survived marching across 32 acres, or the history of the barn, or what's going on with this logging and how that happened, or is Trevor going to have enough battery power to finish shooting this? Another power tip, get enough of battery power. I mean, like right now I'm out here and my phone is about to die, but I was ready for that because I got this thing and my 10% battery is now all the way up to, guess what it's up to after a couple of seconds? 12%. Pretty great. I also brought 3 batteries for my GH5 and I'm on 1.5. Will I make it? So that could be another little thing. Will Trevor be able to record this without having to charge his batteries and stuff? You know, it can be little teeny. It doesn't have to be anything amazing. That's what I'm saying. Just tell little stories and it's gonna make your videos 1,000 times better. Let's assume you're a real estate agent and you put together an amazing real estate marketing vlog, something that your buyers and sellers actually want to watch. How do you convert those eyeballs into leads? Got any ideas there, tiny human? Let's see what she has to say. This is huge, and it's actually the one thing that almost every real estate marketing video misses. You have to have a clear and compelling call to action with every single video you create. For example, if you're doing a real estate marketing vlog about your favorite beach, you could offer a downloadable PDF with the top 10 beaches in your area, featuring a ranking from super chill and kid-friendly up to only for surfer bros. I was gonna have tiny human sitting on my lap for this part of the video, but she had her vaccines today and she's not happy. I'm at the barn. The house is way over there and I can hear her crying from there, poor kid. Tylenol hasn't kicked in yet. You then want to capture their information with something like lead pages or ClickFunnels, and then have their information automatically imported into your CRM. Doesn't matter which CRM you use, a couple that I really like are linked down below. The purpose of your real estate marketing video is to generate leads so you can sell more houses. A fun and well-shot video that gets their interest is going to do little to help your business if you don't tell them exactly what you want them to do. If you don't tell them what to do, they're going to go on to the next video. Near the top of the video, you should tease them with a reason to stick around to the end of the video. For example, you could say something like, hey, stick around at the end of this video and I'm going to offer you something for free that you don't want to miss. When you're doing real estate marketing videos like this, vlogs, it not only builds that get to know you trust factor, but it also establishes you as the expert in your community, so when they are thinking of buying or selling a house, you're the one they're going to think about. You can even become a local celebrity of sorts, but if you don't tell them exactly what you want them to do at the end of that video, your results aren't going to be nearly what they could be. Again, most agents miss this completely. And I don't mean say, hey, call me if you want to buy or sell a house. I mean give them a link to click so they have something they can download, something that you offer them that they really want to have. If you do this, you're going to crush it, because 99.99% of agents, even those making videos, aren't doing this. You want to stand out, right? Another thing that's going to make your videos a million times more watchable is using B-roll. B-roll is anything other than the main shot. Right now, I'm the A-roll. They kind of don't really say that anymore, but I'm the A-roll, the main shot, me talking to camera. And when I start talking to you about a barn, or the trees, or my granddaughter, little tiny human, and I show those things, that's B-roll. People have very short attention spans, and if all you're doing is standing there talking to the camera the same place, and all they see is your face, they're gonna get bored, they're gonna check out. Gotta show them B-roll. Trouncing through these trees like a genius. I am wearing my CrossFit shoes with little no-show socks, and I am trouncing through what I'm pretty sure is poison oak. My ankle itches. I wonder if I got poison oak on my ankle, because I hate that stuff. Another way to break up your video is to do something that Casey Neistat teaches. Whoa! Ah! Whoa. Okay, gotta watch where you're going. Okay, which is to break up your shots with locked off shots. That's shots that are on a tripod holding still, and shots where you're walking and talking like this. All this walking and talking shaky cam can get a little bit annoying, so sometimes you gotta, whoa, set your camera down on a tripod like I showed you before, and slow down and give people a chance to breathe. And then you can maybe pick it up and keep going. Another really important tip is to keep it moving. You need to be saying something new or showing them something new every second of the video, or they're gonna check it out. Keep it rolling. I learned this from a beauty vlogger. When you are editing the video, watch it when you're done, and if you start to get bored of your own video, that means that it's gonna be boring to other people. Just delete it. Shorter is better if it's gonna keep their attention. So how long should your video be? It should be as long as it needs to be to convey the information that you are trying to share. No longer, no shorter. Typically, videos that are longer do better on YouTube, but only if they're delivering value and they're entertaining, inspiring, or informing the entire time. So if you can get your point across in 5 minutes, that's great. If it takes 15 minutes, that's great, as long as people stay engaged. YouTube's most important metric is watch time. If people watch all or most of your videos, YouTube is gonna share your video more, and it's gonna get more traction. It's gonna be this big snowball I always talk about. Several years ago, Casey Neistat started
A proper daily vlog.
He said something like,
I'm going to make a movie every day.
Instead of just showing, oh, here's my day, he was gonna make it cinematic, doing all those things that make it feel like a movie with cinematic shots. Instead of just talking to the camera and showing some B-roll shots, make it so it's like it's a movie, so you can see those close-up, those wides, those medium shots, and put it together like a cinematic movie. It takes way more effort. Sometimes you can maybe do that because it makes it It's way more fun. I love doing that kind of stuff, number one. And number two, it's gonna stand out. So just one more little trick up your sleeves when you want to get just a little bit fancier. I can't be Casey Neistat or Peter McKinnon, or my fantasy is to be like, their child. But I can be me. I can learn from those guys, and I can maybe implement some of the tips and tricks they have for me. But the most important thing that you can do in creating any videos is to be yourself. Be your genuine self, because nobody else can be you. For the record, in case you were wondering, I was able to make the batteries last the entire time. Drone battery almost ran out while the drone was there, but I got it down in time, and the women did most of the work all day working on the house, so success. I think my hair's about done with this shoot. Hey, if you want to learn more about creating better videos so you can sell more houses, I've got a freaking amazing free masterclass at videosecretswebinar.com. Go ahead and check it out. The link is below, or just go to videosecretswebinar.com. For some more awesome video tutorials, go ahead and click that right up there. If you want to see the vlogs I've created, go ahead and click there. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. By the way, again, who's your favorite YouTuber? Anybody you follow on YouTube? Go ahead and post that in the comments below. I can't wait to see the stories you have to share.
You're Mickey.